display! Come on. Come on. Come on. Good enough? You like that?
Hey. You're back. What's up? See?
Howdy.
Hello.
What can I do for you? Unless you dip that in cheese fondue, I'd say it's infected. Let me fix... All right, I'll just get... What can I do for you? Are you In that case? Yeah, and... Thanks. Bye. Evening.
Hey there. In from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty. Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot. You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. We're down to less than half of what we had a few weeks back. Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes. We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have. Can't say I have, but we usually keep to ourselves. Maybe ask Jeannie Mae. Nothing happens. Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth... Not to mention what would happen if... Best we can hope is that whoever's doing... Whoever it is... So long.
Look, what brings you here? Well, that's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle. And I know what they sound like when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it. Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Ain't that? Part of me wishes... I'm not sure who's... I don't... Oh. We said...
Find anything? Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take and help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steak. So long.
Hey there. Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected. Well, he might have been wearing a fan. Had his nose stuck so high in the air you couldn't see. Those hoodlums he was with seemed to know Manny for some reason. Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie. I can't see as how I'd charge you after the generous thing. Your room will be the one up. Here's... Watch out for strangers.
Please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you... Sorry, it's just... You look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going. Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me. You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like... I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog. Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding. Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just... Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little. Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money... You do? Yeah.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep... Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all. Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost one chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away. I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines, mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together. 4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me. Watch your 6 out there.
What's going on, man? I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but, we're not so friendly right now. Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins, we were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch. Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder. Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like? Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns. I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked. Sure, I know him. What do you want with him? Must be something pretty important to be chasing a guy like that. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too. Yeah, everybody depends on you, you know? But they don't ask you about how you feel, what you worry about. There's something I like about you. You just seem really understanding. I was gonna ask you for a favor, but I'll just tell you what you want to know. The guy you're looking for, Benny, he was traveling with some members from my old gang. They were going to Boulder City. No clue. I know Benny hadn't paid up yet. Maybe that was where they were supposed to get square. It's straight up Route 93 from here. Just keep following the road north. Glad I could help. Hey, I know you've got no reason to help me out now, but you seem really nice. Could I at least tell you about the problem we've got here? See? I was right about you. Novak, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now. Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's... It'd mean a lot. Yeah, see ya.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy. Right now, a whole lot of... On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good. Was with them. That was back with my arm. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastard. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me. Hell, listen to me talk. Like some damn mother... No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good. They're the NCR's finest. The one... You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring... And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight. Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten. A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house. We get there and it's deserted. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared. I go to grab him out of there. He shuts himself back in the closet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd... Huh. People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a cripple, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Save my... Let me show you how... You'll get the hang of that takedown. Hey, wait a sec. I know what I said, but if you find... Any word on Station Charlie?
How you doing? Hey there. If you want to buy something from a shop, you'll have to wait till it opens. Come back soon.
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want? Yeah, I guess maybe I am. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here? Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question. I think you better leave. Wait. You just got into town. Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet. I need someone I can trust. I said it was a start. This town, nobody looks me straight in the eye anymore. I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone's... My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her. Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal, so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself. I know, all right. Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next. Yeah.
You have any luck with the ghouls? Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either. Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were. Yeah, see ya.
Hey there. Well, welcome to... How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but she never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess... Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since... Okay, if that's what you...
Really like my beret back, please. That's it then. How did you know? I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You like them to keep paperwork. Here, this is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here. I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you. No. People die out there. Often enough that no one worries about blame. They're too anxious to forget it happened in the first place, I guess. Besides, I was on break. You don't want to do that. Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
You have any luck with the ghouls? Yeah, see ya.
Hello.